It's like East Coast, West Coast, we gon' ride. Watch them doors push out, they suicide. Twist up from switches to Dutchess eye. I keep that thing on my hip to get you right. East Coast, West Coast, we gon' ride. Watch them doors push out, they suicide. Twist up from switches to Dutchess eye. I keep that thing on my hip, they get you right. East Coast, West Coast, I get down. Got the game on lock, I shut it down. I'm big pimpin', wool grain, I'm grippin'. I keep that thing on my hip, I'm never slip. Like James Brown, man, I got soul. Louis Vuitton, chain is rose gold. Blowin' that purple, call it that Steve Urkel. Rollin' a Swiss, a Dutch, and it a hurt. I'm on the movement, young clap ain't losing. Mix the East with the West, they gotta choose. I'm known to spit, double dip the whip. Let's throw some rizzles and tell them to ride this. It's official, down in the bone bristles. They hear my style and know that I'm an issue. No in tracks, I'm slick like Rick Jack. I could bang in the East, deliver the West. It's like East Coast, West Coast, we gon' ride. Watch them doors push out, they suicide. Twist up from switches to Dutchess eye. I keep that thing on my hip, they get you right. East Coast, West Coast, we gon' ride. Watch them doors push out, they suicide. Twist up from switches to Dutchess eye. I keep that thing on my hip, they get you right. I keep it coming, I'm known to serve hits. I murder music, delivering real shit. From up north, banging them down south. I keep that booty for suckers who whacked out. I do my thing, throw kicks like Luke Kang. Twist up the Dutchies, this homie, it never changed. Like Outkast, I'm known to outlast. So fresh, so clean, so bad. And Lex Luger, mic check 1, 2. Slice you up, they call me that Fred Krueger. Real talk, no suckers, I am a boss. I bust your head and cancel all of your thoughts. I love them bristles, them dime pizzas for shizzle. Asian persuasion, I'm loving just how they whistle. That's why I'm hot, I'm like the Jack in the Box. From the east to the west, I'm serving them non-stop. It's like East Coast, West Coast, we gon' ride. Watch them doors push out, they suicide. Twist up from switches to Dutchess eye. I keep that thing on my hip, they get you right. East Coast, West Coast, we gon' ride. Watch them doors push out, they suicide. Twist up from switches to Dutchess eye. I keep that thing on my hip, they get you right. A living legend like Big and Tupac. You two pistols and homie, they stay calm. My money long, about tall as Yao Ming. Got me some switches, I'm blowing that Cali green. I've been the force, step up and get tossed. Bust you up with the right, the left course. I give you double, you suckers don't want no trouble. We'll try and bring it, you guarantee just a fumble. I do it big like Martin and Will did. A bad boy, I'm known to handle my biz. I love a model, got a coat frame bottle. She set it off and watch her friends follow. That's but from Branson, that old school good. Triangle back down the front. You know I'm gifted, known to rip it. From the east to west, I'm just a shit. It's like East Coast, West Coast, we gon' ride. Watch them doors push out, they suicide. Twist up from switches to Dutchess eye. I keep that thing on my hip, they get you right. East Coast, West Coast, we gon' ride. Watch them doors push out, they suicide. Twist up from switches to Dutchess eye. I keep that thing on my hip, they get you right.